Will Smith once rejected an opportunity to have RuPaul make a cameo on The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air back in the 90s, a producer from the show claims in a new book. In journalist Thea Glassman's new book titled Freaks, Gleeks, and Dawson's Creek, How 17 Shows Transformed Television, the Oscar winner had been talking about the idea of the then upcoming drag queen being on the hit series with executive producer David Stephen Simon, but Will allegedly wasn't into the idea. "I remember him saying that would be a really bad idea," David said in the book, adding Will thought having RuPaul on the show was a, quote, bad idea. David alleges that he thinks the reason behind Will rejecting RuPaul was, quote, the reason he would say no is because of his image, period. The end. Access Hollywood has reached out to RuPaul and Will Smith's teams for comment. At the time, Fresh Prince was Will's big break into Hollywood and is still a beloved sitcom to this day. In the 90s, RuPaul was still up and coming, making cameos in other series such as Sister Sister, Sabrina the Teenage Witch, and Walker, Texas Ranger. RuPaul has since reached mega success with the hit series RuPaul's Drag Race. Access last spoke with Will in 2022 at the premiere of his film Emancipation, and he shared about the movie and more.
All is in divine order.
I hear that.
You got your thing all wrinkled up, man.
Cause you gotta put your stuff in. You gotta put it out. You bring it out. You bring it out. You bring it out.
Ask me some old wrinkled questions, man.
Never no wrinkled questions with you. Never. But I do want to ask you this. You showed up with the family tonight.
Yeah.
The family support. What does it feel like to be here now, especially for this film, with so much love around you? But also in support of this effort.
Yeah, now this one,
It's hard.
Yeah, it's a rugged film. I feel like in this time, in America and in the world, I think some of these themes and some of these ideas and reminders are really critical. I think the journey of Peter and even the journey of Ben Foster's character Fassel, you know, I think that there's a lot of conversation that will come out of some of the things that happen in this film.
There were whole phrases that could have been something you hear today.
Yes, exactly.
And
you know,
it was troubling for me, I'll be honest, in the theater. It was troubling. And to hear you say, I think the words were, this is not a slave movie, this is a freedom movie.
Absolutely.
I would urge you to continue that explanation, because there are people out there who are like, what now? What are we about to watch now?
Yeah, no, you know, I think there hasn't been an audience that came out of this film that wasn't surprised. Yes.
Will?
Yeah, there has not been an audience that wasn't surprised. And, you know, one of the things that is important to me, there's a shot in the movie where Peter, you know, takes a gun and he's a soldier and he's shooting, and there's a shot of an American flag behind him. And to me, that's one of the most important shots in this entire film. And I was talking to a couple friends of mine the other day, and my pitch over the next few years is that we stop calling it Black History. Because when we call it Black History, it exempts other people from having to learn it. It's American history, it's world history, it's human history.
I love that, actually. I love that. You said in the movie, or you said of the movie, that for Peter, love was the superpower guiding him back to his family. And I know that's going to resonate with so many people, and I know that's one of the reasons why this script moved you so much.
Absolutely.
And I'm just curious, what is the superpower leading you back these days?
You know, that there's a concept that we believe in attack and defense. We believe in sin and punishment. And I believe there's an evolution that is brewing toward love and compassion as the place of power, right?
Okay.
And not brutality, you know, to be able to hold in our minds the person across from us, to be able to hold them in their true innocence, right? And I think that's one of the things that Peter is able to illustrate. That there's a beautiful moment in the film is in the middle of it all, he just puts his hands up in gratitude.
I remember
right?
That.
And he just holds his hands up, and I heard a great phrase, the only way to be in this world is to learn how to have an open heart in hell.
Oh,
right.
Whoa.
So that's
while you're experiencing the worst of experience.
To be able to not close your heart to another human. So that's what I'm working on.
Brother, man.